Hey guys, the 1.19 Wild update has brought us some new interesting features, so here are 5 new 1.19 farms for your Minecraft Bedrock world. If you want to have a full tutorial on any of those, then please write it in the comment section. Starting with a very easy super smelter that is 9 times better than a normal furnace. I saw something like this on 1UpMC's channel and I just wanted to include this because 1UpMC has some amazing content on his channel, definitely check him out, link in the video description. As you can see, this super smelter uses the new chest boats. So in order to build this super smelter, you will have to take yourself one temporary building block, a chest boat, 9 furnaces of your choice, 9 hoppers and 1 chest. Now as you can see here, you can use all 3 furnace variants. I don't recommend using all of them in one machine. Of course there are no items that can be smelted or cooked in all 3 furnace types, but generally you can use all of them. Using smokers or blast furnaces will make the whole thing 18 times faster than a normal furnace. In addition to those items, you will need some fuel sources. I recommend lava. In order to build the whole thing, go ahead and place a chest down, something like this. You can build a double chest if you want to. Then lead 3 hoppers into this chest, looking something like this, and then just place 2 more rows out of hoppers behind. Now you should have a 3x3 platform that is out of hoppers, and all the hoppers should lead to the chest. On top of this, you want to place the furnaces. When done with that step, you want to place one more layer out of hoppers. Then you want to place a block on the middle hopper, and you want to place a chest boat right in the middle of this block. When you now destroy the block, you should see that this chest boat covers all of the 3 hoppers. You can check this by putting some items in this chest boat. You do this while sneaking, and when you put them in the boat, the stack should go down in 9 steps. Now you just have to fuel all of the 9 furnaces. As you can see, all the items will come to this double chest, and you can take them out if you want to. Now the next farm I'm going to be showing you is an easy Froglight Farm that you can build using a magma cube spawner. This magma cube spawner can be found in treasure bastions. If you don't know how to find these, then you can go to chunkbase.com, just enter your seed and your world type, and then you'll be able to find yourself one of these. How this farm works is very simple. Right here we have a spawner for the magma cubes, and all of these magma cubes will spawn and drop down in this cage. As you can see, if they aren't the lowest type possible, so either the middle or the big ones, then they will suffocate in the snow and will die and will split off to the little ones, and they will get swallowed by the frogs and produce these froglights. Each of the 3 types of frogs will give you another variant of the froglight, which is the reason why I recommend using all of the 3 frogs in your farm. To access all the items, I built a storage system down here. As you can see, we have a hopper minecart running around on the rail system and the hoppers leading to this double chest, where you can see that we'll get all of the 3 types of froglight, and in addition we'll get some good amounts of magma cream. This one is very fast. There are other froglight farms that are based on the regular spawning in the basalt data biomes of the nether, but from my experience these spawner based farms are much more efficient. Next up we have the clay farm using mud. If you don't know how to get mud the best way, this is very simple. You just have to put down 1 water source and then take out some glass bottles that can be crafted with 3 blocks of glass, and as you can see, the glass bottles will fill up and you have some water bottles. Then go ahead and grab yourself some dirt, place it down, or just use the regular generating one, and then when clicking on the dirt with the water bottles, you will turn them into mud. With this mud we can automatically farm clay. Now as you can see here, by putting some blocks and dripstones below them in a specific order, we can turn the mud into clay. This actually is pretty fast. In my experience, everything is turned into clay within 5 to 10 minutes. If you want to make the whole clay thing a bit easier, I have this machine right there, and for this one you will need all these items. 15 redstone dust, 12 pistons, 1 redstone repeater, a lever, a redstone torch, and depending on the amount you want to farm, some blocks and some pointed dripstone. Building this is very straightforward. You just want to build a staircase that is 3 blocks high, like this, then place some more blocks right there. You want to place a lever and a redstone repeater, then go ahead and place 3 more blocks right here with a piston pointing in this direction. Then you want to go behind it and place 1 and 2 blocks like this and connect the piston with some redstone. Now when you flick this lever, whenever you put a block right here, then the piston would fire and push the block into this direction. Now place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 blocks like this, and you want to go below. You want to skip one block and just place 10 dripstone, leaving out the last one 2. At the last one you want to place a block below, you want to destroy the block, and then you want to place a redstone torch right here. Now go ahead and place a row out of pistons facing this direction. It should be looking something like this. And now the last thing to do is to place some blocks and just place some redstone around. What this redstone does is very simple. Whenever the row of blocks is completed, then this redstone will fire and the pistons will push the whole row one block in this direction. Now you just have to go ahead and just build a platform out of blocks. You can do this as big as you want to, and then of course the pointed dripstone below. How this works is very simple as well. Just go ahead and flick this lever, and then what you want to do is to go on top of the repeater right here and just place mud continuously. As you can see, the piston will push all of the mud in this direction, and the pistons will push the whole row in this direction. As you can see, already 2 blocks of mud turned into clay, and this of course is caused by the pointed dripstone below. The fourth feature I want to show you a farm for are the mangrove trees. For this one you will need roughly 2 stacks of blocks, 2 buckets of water to create an infinite source, 1 ladder and some scaffoldings. In addition, you want to take yourself a chest and a hopper for the storage system, and also 1 block of dirt. Using this farm you'll be able to get all of these items: mangrove logs, mangrove propagules, moss carpets, mangrove roots, mangrove leaves if you use shears, and vines too. As you can see, this farm is very simple. You just have a square out of blocks that has some water in it. This water streams to the middle and will collect all of the items that will fall down when cutting down the tree, and all the items will drop into this hole where you have the storage system with the hopper and the chest right there. To access all the heights that mangroves can get, I recommend placing down roughly 25 blocks of the scaffolding, and then every 8 to 10 blocks you want to place 1 platform of blocks so that you can easily use them to jump onto the tree. To use the whole thing, just jump on top of the dirt block, plant down your propagule, bone meal it, and then as you can see, the plant will grow and you have the whole mangrove tree. As you can see, in this case, this tree is not that big, so we can use our first platform and go on top of the tree. Then of course, in survival mode, we can just cut down the whole tree. If you use shears, then you will get the vines and the leaves too. Now, of course, how to get these propagules. What makes them different to other saplings is very simple. The other saplings will drop out of the leaves, but the propagules will grow below these leaves. So in order to get them, you will either have to farm them using some bone meal, or to farm them in a mangrove swamp and harvest them by yourself. In order to get them easier, I designed this propagule farm. It is very straightforward, and all the items you will need for them is in this chest. Of course, depending on the amount you want to get, you will have to take yourself some bone meal as well. You will need about 5 bone meal per propagule. Now, in order to build the whole thing, go ahead and just place down 1 chest right there, and then a hopper behind. Then take yourself some temporary blocks and place 3 of them around the hopper, and you want to place dispensers on top of them. You can now break these blocks or leave them if you want to do this, and then place a 4th dispenser on top of this other one. Now place 2 blocks right here. You want to make sure that you use solid blocks and not glass or something like this. Place another block right there. Then take out a sticky piston, and you want to break this block and place the sticky piston facing upwards. Then place an observer facing this direction with the red dot in that direction, and another observer facing the opposite direction 1 block above. Now you can place your lever on this, that, or this block, and then just flick it. As you can see, this should turn the whole thing into an observer clock. You can turn the whole thing off by just flicking it again. This is the on-off switch of the whole farm. Now just place 1, 2 blocks right there, place 2 redstone on top, then place a 3rd block like this, so that if we place redstone dust right here, it doesn't connect to this one. And then do the same thing on the other side as well. So place 1, 2 blocks, connect it with redstone dust, and place another block on top. And of course, the most important thing, the whole core of the farm, the mangrove leaf, you want to place this in this spot. Now you just want to put some bone meal on of these dispensers. And now to obtain our propagules, first you want to turn on this switch, then go back to the chest. As you can see, we have one propagule right there. Then just aim with the cursor at the bottom of the whole thing, and this should look something like this. Every time the mangrove propagule is grown, you will harvest it using a fist. All the items you got are either in your inventory like this or in the chest. As you can see, out of one stack of bone meal, we got 12 mangrove propagules. Now at this point everything is set, and I hope that you like this video. If you want to have a full tutorial on one of these or have another 1.19 farm, then please write it in the comment section along with your other video suggestions and questions to the whole thing right here. As always, I'd appreciate your support. You can always subscribe to this channel, like the video, and turn on your notifications. Again, please check out OneUpMC. He creates amazing content, and the link is in the video description too. If you want to get in contact with me, join my Discord server, and I hope we see us again in the next video. See ya!